I think the guys were positive in the way they played, and I don't think it's a straightforward pitch to just go and be reckless in trying to score runs. But we were very comfortable with the amount of overs we wanted to bowl tonight, and that obviously gives us a bit of a bite with a second new ball tomorrow if required. I think 20 overs or so with the new ball tomorrow. So in terms of the position of the game, we're really comfortable where we're at. No, not necessarily. I think the guys just tried to play the situations as best they could. You know, it was, again, it wasn't straightforward on a turning wicket with Ashwin bowling well. It's not straightforward to just go out and smack the ball around all over the place. You know, Joe's in the form of his life and he scored at a really good rate. You know, which makes he makes the game look a lot easier than other players. So we're very comfortable and confident in the position we're in. Well, definitely, it's obviously first game of the series. And whilst you want to get off to a really strong start, you don't really want to give India a chance to win. However, saying that, they've got some fine players, and you also want to be able to have attacking fielders the whole day, especially to our spin bowlers around the bat. And so to get as many runs as we can and to keep the rate high for them, you know, feels like our best chance to win the game. That was about the plan. That's where we were thinking all the way through the day. And like I said, it's the pitch is good but tricky. So accelerating against experienced Indians in India isn't always straightforward. So I think you saw the guys play pretty positively and with good intent to score, but within the constraints of the conditions. One thing you saw with the Indian side, they mixed their spinners and their seamers really nicely. There's a patch on the wicket where, so I think it's about 7 metres down, 7 metre length on just outside off from the pavilion end here, where there's some variable bounce and there's some puffs of dust sometimes where the wicket's breaking up. So, and there will also be reverse swing. We've seen reverse swing throughout this game. So the pace of the wicket is that the ball doesn't really carry that much to the keeper, so you have to try and beat the batsman on the inside of his bat rather than on the outside. So, you know, our fast bowlers will have a job to play, and they just need to all the bowlers really need to do their basics really well tomorrow, and I think we'll come out on top. Well, I was so pleased that he got that wicket tonight. I thought he really deserved that. I thought yesterday, and to be honest with you, this morning I thought he bowled really well, and yesterday I thought that obviously Pant got after him, but he was asked to do a really specific job for the team, and I thought that what Pant's options were really high risk, and Jack was continually asked to put the ball out wide into the rough, and I thought he did that job really well for the team. And we felt that by doing that, Pant would eventually make a mistake. Obviously, he got more runs than we would have wanted him to, but I think the percentage was still very much in Jack's favour the way he was bowling. Well, I just think that, you know, every day as a cricketer, you go out and you want to get 5 wickets or you want to get 100. You know what I mean? But that doesn't often happen. So if you can do that, so you're going to have probably more bad days than good days as a cricketer. You're going to have to deal with those. But Jack, I thought, showed his character the way he came back today, and after Pant got out yesterday, the way he came back then. And he bowled very, very tidily then, and he's obviously bowled really tidily tonight. And I couldn't be more pleased with the fact that he's come out and bowled an absolute beauty to get Rohit out this evening. He was obviously a class player. So he looks a real threat on this pitch moving forward, and he could walk away with 4 or 5 wickets tomorrow, maybe even more, and we can win a test match. And I'm pretty sure that people won't be talking about Rishabh Pant's first innings runs if he does that. You know, well, obviously Rishabh plays the way he plays. In our eyes, he takes high percentage risks. In his eyes, he probably takes low percentage risks. So somewhere in the middle, we'll find a balance. You know, and in terms of specific plans, I wouldn't say that we have specific plans for every Indian batsman, which probably I'm not going to share with you here. But you know, we'll stick to trying to get the percentages very much in our favour in terms of trying to get him out. Yeah, we're really happy where we're at. Obviously, with that many runs on the board, we're ahead of the game. We've played some really good cricket in this game, and we're confident that we can create enough chances to win the game tomorrow. So yeah, I think we're in a really strong position, and we just need to work hard tomorrow and show the right character and do the basics really, really well tomorrow. And I think, you know, regardless of the fact that India have got some really strong batters and some great batsmen in their side, I think we've got enough in the tank to make sure that we can win.